Holy shit, Nosebro just killed my anus.
Do you think this is a one-shot Ganon? Oh, well, isn't this touching and adorable?
I feel like it.
Maybe I'll make Link Spiro from now on.
Dude, I will pick up the rock. Like, what the actual fuck, dude? Pick up the rock. Oh my god, pick up the rock. When was the double bomb launch trick found out? Like 4 months ago? Something like that? What does fake time save mean? It means it looks like we saved time, but really we just did stuff in a different order, so we'll lose the time again later on.
La furia de Revali está preparada cuando la necesites.
I have to go kill him, don't I? 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Te protegeré siempre.
Hey, Sintram. How you doing? Is this extended hundo? No, I haven't run extended hundo in like a year, guys. No, this is 100% no DLC, as per usual. Yeah, extended just means DLC because
Our community has a way of giving the weirdest titles and sometimes the most incorrect titles to things on the leaderboard. Like calling the sleep break runs TA instead of just RTA with sleep break. Or calling DLC runs extended instead of just plus DLC. They're weird that way. Makes them feel special. Yeah, just die. Nice. Gotta look up for this one. Thank you. Yeah, DLC adds quite a bit of time to the 100% speedrun. It adds like, I think an hour and a half to 2 hours. Most of which is just unskippable cutscenes. Our man, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Holy shit. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, biggest reason I don't run DLC is because it really doesn't line up with my current goals for Breath of the Wild or Zelda speedrunning in general. So I right now have 0 plans to run DLC. Because my goal right now is to learn all of the 3D Zelda games and then speedrun all of their 100% categories back to back. There's already a category created for that. Like, there's already a legit category on speedrun.com for that. And DLC is not a part of it. It has to be all the original base game for every single game. So that means you also have to run the SD version of every game. So no Ocarina of Time 3D, no Wind Waker HD. It has to be the SD version of all games. That includes Breath of the Wild. So it makes no sense for me to practice Breath of the Wild plus DLC. Do I plan on running Hundo Link's Awakening? No, I don't. I was very unimpressed with Link's Awakening, personally. And it's not a 3D Zelda game, so don't really need to. Thank goodness. Come on. Oh yeah, casually, the DLC is really fun. I enjoy it a lot. But as far as speedrunning goes, it doesn't really add value to the game from a speedrunner sense. So that's why I don't really speedrun DLC. Also because, like I said, it doesn't really line up with any of my goals. That, and I still have the world record for DLC. So there's really no motivation there to go back and run it again. My world record for DLC has stood for a long time, and it doesn't have any of the most recent glitches like bills, and it very loosely applies BTBs. And that record has stood for so long. So, like, I have no motivation to go to DLC is the thing. And there are people who have been actively running DLC too. Like, that's the crazy part. It's not like no one's been running it. Most people who run Breath of the Wild, they run DLC. Or Breath of the Wild 100% anyways. They run DLC. So it's not like no one's been running it. It's been 5 months. It's been 5 months since it was verified. I think I ran that. I think it got verified after 3 or 4 months of me submitting it. So it was probably closer to 9 months to a year that I ran that one. Because, yeah, 5 months would put it to, what, September? August, September of last year? And I definitely wasn't running DLC August, September of last year. So, yeah, I really have no reason to go to DLC. A, because it doesn't line up with any of my goals. B, because I have the world record still, and with the way things are going, I might have it for a while. Saxman, they have tried. It's hard to route Breath of the Wild 100%. Let me just put it that way. It is difficult to route 100% Breath of the Wild if you do not know exactly what you're doing. What are the new glitches I'm talking about? BTBs and bomb impact launches. Yes, both routes for Breath of the Wild 100%, DLC and non-DLC, are mine. Have I ever tried using some kind of software or algorithm to route the game? A lot of people have, and the fastest route that the software or algorithm has been able to come up so far was like a 31 something. What? Hello, D-pad? Devin, you're asking questions that I don't honestly care about. I don't care about the algorithm. When it comes out with a time that's faster than mine, I will start caring. Until then, I don't know. All I know is that very, very smart people have tried using an algorithm to route 100%. I would assume they aren't complete idiots, and they are making it a 3-day algorithm. If it was 2D, then I am pretty positive that it wouldn't even be in the 30s range. I don't know about you. The funny thing about that term, the traveling salesman problem, is you can just take away the traveling salesman part about it, and you will have defined that term again. People just use the term traveling salesman problem to define pretty much any problem. It's just a problem. It's a very loose term that people really don't use very well. Nice. What's the traveling salesman problem? It's a term used to define any problem in the world that you could ever have, ever. Ranging from mathematics to politics to video games. Really? This is... I'm gonna try and save this. Okay. What's the reasoning behind the armor that you have to upgrade? So any armor that is permanent in your inventory, in other words, any armor that you cannot sell once you acquired it, that's the armor that you need to get for 100%, because it's a permanent change to your inventory. If you were to include the temporary armors as well, then you would make the argument of, okay, well, if we're going to include stuff that we can sell, then we technically should include stuff that we can sell, like apples and mushrooms and gourmet meat. So we have to get 999 of all of those things too, because we're including sellable items. So only things that cannot be sold or things that make a permanent change to your inventory. Yeah, if any of you guys want to take a stab at having an AI make a route, by all means, go for it. Many have tried. All have failed. That's not true. They haven't failed. They've just been unsuccessful in making a route that's faster than one I can make. Looks like I'm in an office. Does my boss know? My boss does know. And he's okay with it. He's a pretty chill guy, albeit a little bit of an asshole. How do they know the route is slower and not just the player? Because in the algorithm, they put in the estimated amount of time that it takes for walking, the time it takes for doing a bill or doing a BTB, and it calculates in the optimal amount of time for those things when it does it. So when the game routes, or when the algorithm routes that, okay, now we're going to do a bill, it opts the most, it routes the fastest way to do the bill, not just any old one. Dude, what the fuck? Otherwise, it would be kind of useless if the computer routed in mistakes that it was making. You know? So it takes variables like distance and like, okay, if we were to BTB from here to here, it takes this long. If you were to BTB from here to here, it takes this long, and the computer does the math that way. Again, I don't really care about that, so this will be the last I talk about the subject. You guys can keep talking about it. I'm just not going to participate because I don't care.
Ya puedes arrasar a tus enemigos con la ira de Urbosa.
Yeah, it's been tried, it's been unsuccessful. That's pretty much all there is to it. Why did I decide to start running 100%? I was dared to run 100%. Someone dared me to do it. And I just kind of kept doing it. I'll lose some time here, unfortunately. Oh, really? That really sucks. I'm really losing time. Thanks, being God. I appreciate it, my friend. That'll be nice in case I mess up a shrine. Thanks for the good luck, Lapras. When is it Unobo time? In about 12 hours. When do I pee? When I'm in the bathroom. No sooner, no later. Only in the bathroom. Why do I do Unobo so lot? I do know Unobo so lot because he sucks. Think of it as a way of postponing the inevitable. So yeah, we end the run, we finish the run around 10-ish hours from now. And then we wait 2 hours and then we do Unobo off the clock because he sucks. So, like, we don't actually even do Unobo in this run. There it is. I must know the logistics of a 21-hour run. Well, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Oh. Got timed out by Speximbot. $5 says he was trying to continue the conversation about me peeing. I have Speximbot very well trained. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Anywhere here I can... Ooh, right here maybe. Nice. What does 100% include for Breath of the Wild? Moose, if you type exclamation point BOTW, it'll give you a list of things that you need to complete for Breath of the Wild, if you just follow the link. Then of course someone else does it before him, and so that when he tries to press the command, it's already too late. Thanks, someone else. I'll say it again. Moose, if you type exclamation point BOTW, you will get the link. Not Sten, Moose. Not enemy, Moose. See, he's still trying to press it, but he can't. You need to ask yourself that question, people. Did you really help? Don't apologize, Moose. No worries. It's on a cooldown. Yeah. It's on a cooldown, so when I told you you could do it, someone else did it. Instead of being patient and waiting for you to do it, so yeah. That happens often. People think I'm talking to them. You didn't do anything, enemy, I just used your name as an example. It's hilarious how speedruns now involve launching around Hyrule. Yeah, kind of like how they did like 5 or 6 years ago when we had Hessing, where we basically just used bombs to launch around Hyrule. Hashtag everything's the same. Nice.
La furia de Revali está preparada cuando la necesites.
Nice. Okay. Lone Journeyman, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime, my friend. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Looney Bin. Feel free to take your pants off. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Close. Not really. Still too far. And then see, that's not enough. It's very delicate how much you use. Right, Sten, but you've seen it hundreds of times. Time and time again. I tell someone, type a command. That's what I've got the command there for, so I can just say, hey, type this command. Some other tonto types it first, and then that person spends 9 years trying to type the command when it's on cooldown. Like, it happens every single day. Like, guys, just calm down. Why do I have it on cooldown so it doesn't flood my chat? That's another problem. That is another problem that we have, is commands flooding this chat. Yeah, people really like spamming bot commands. Is it though? Yeah, it actually really very much is. It very much is a problem. Really, dude? Yeah, it makes it like 9 times harder for me to read chat. New people come in and they say hello and I don't see it for that very reason. Hello, Lone Journeyman. Saw your sub a little bit ago. I don't know if you heard me, but I said thank you. Appreciate it. Exactly. Imagine a troll knowing one command that doesn't have a cooldown on it, and they can just keep on spamming it over and over and over again, flooding the chat with that command. Then just ban them. Just ban them, forehead. Oh, how simple life must be in the eyes of a viewer. I envy. I have no arrows. Exactly, just ban everyone in chat. Or delete all my commands, exactly. Just speedrun without a mic or... or a webcam, and then just don't say anything. Exactly, just local record and then just upload it to YouTube. If I get a PB. Honestly, that might be the next step. I was telling you guys the other day how if we have another kid, then I might end up just retiring. Which isn't the case now, but it's always a possibility. I'm not losing as much time as I thought I would, honestly. Right, MB Red Boy? Because people read what's on the stream. Hey streamer, what's the world record?